Hello, my name's Anthony Goatley with Scouting on Air, the first official television program about the scouting movement today. On this episode, we'll go to Camp Agawam to look at the Pontiac-Manitou HODAG. Then we'll go outside with Jesse to learn about cold weather camping. Then we'll join Tanner as he teaches us how to cook chicken parm. And then we'll do an exclusive interview with some of the leaders of Michigan's NYLT courses. Thank you for watching.
This past January, scouts from across southeast Michigan participated in HODAG. HODAG is an annual event hosted by the Pontiac-Manitou OA chapter at Camp Agawam in Lake Orion, Michigan. During the day, temps were in the 20s, and at night, they got down to 0. HODAG is a Klondike derby that consists of several stations where patrols must test their scoutcraft skills and their leadership abilities, earning points towards a total score. Events like these are based on the heritage of the Klondike Gold Rush, and scout units have been holding Klondike events like this since 1949. This year's HODAG theme was In the Neighborhood. All events were based on suburban activities, and the staff were considered the HOA. Troops competed for the Golden Coffee Thingy. Scouts compete in many events throughout the day. This year, scouts got to race in lawnmower relays, clothesline knot relays, sign making, minute to win it games, bowling, and the traditional sled race. This year, Troop 128 won that sled race.
And now we'll go outside with Jesse to learn about cold weather camping.
Welcome to the Gear Review segment of Scouting on Air. I am Jesse, and this is Nick, my assistant and friend, and we are going to be showing you how to winter camp today. As you can see, it's very cold, it's very windy. We have a tent set up, and we have some stuff from Joe's Army Navy. Joe's Army Navy supplied this stuff to us so that we can test it and show you how to winter camp. So here I have a sleeping bag. Nick has a sleeping mat, and he is going to be describing what a sleeping mat does for you.
So
go ahead, Nick.
So a sleeping mat is to protect you from your body heat going straight to the ground, so it will keep you warm. And this particular mat from Joe's Army Navy goes around for $22.
Yep, $22.
And this is also an inflatable.
Yes, so you twist the little knob and it inflates. Need some help there?
Yes.
Okay, let's unroll this. So we're doing it outside of the tent. You wouldn't usually do this. It's just as a demonstration so you can see. Let's flip it upside down so that it sticks. Good, there we go.
Yeah.
And then, did you twist it in the little knob? Okay. So as you can see, it's inflating currently, and it's going to expand. It's going to provide a layer between you and the ground so that the heat energy inside of you does not go straight through the tarp in the bottom of the tent and go straight into the ground. Next thing we have is a $75 sleeping bag. This is a mummy bag rated for cold winter camping, and this can be picked up at Joe's Army Navy. What was the question?
How cold is that used?
This one is, I believe, a 10-degree sleeping bag. Let's see.
20.
Pull the bottom. Oh, it's 20?
20.
20-degree bag. Okay. You got the bag?
Yep.
Okay. Having some difficulties here.
Yep.
There we go. So this is a mummy bag. As you can see at the top, it has a little hood. This hood is going to protect you so that the heat from your head does not escape into the air. So the sleeping bag keeps a layer around you that keeps in the heat from escaping, and it keeps you warm at the same time. So you have your sleeping mat that protects you from the ground, sleeping bag that keeps your heat in and protects you from above and all of the air, and the little hood, so if there's a little bit of wind, it's not making your head cold. You can also use a pillow and blanket, which we have inside of here. So he has the trusty blanket that you can always lay on top of your sleeping bag to make it a little bit warmer. So we have the mummy bag here, we have the sleeping bag, we have the sleeping mat, and it keeps you really, really warm. Next, we have the pillow. The pillow is going to add a little bit extra protection and some cushion for your head. You're going to put that right here, so it keeps you nice and comfy.
Yes.
So, do we have anything else inside of the tent? We have nothing else left inside of the tent, guys. This is exactly what you would do when you're winter camping so that it keeps you nice and warm. Any other further questions? Oh yes, I have an extra thing to add. So, when you're getting inside of your sleeping bag, you always want to change your clothes. You change your clothes because even if it's cold outside, whether it's hot, cold, any temperature, you're going to be sweating. And the sweat is going to get your clothes really damp, even if it is cold. So your clothes being damp, you getting in while it's cold, it's going to keep your clothes cold, and all night you're going to be cold. That's why you need to change into a new pair of clothes, hop in your sleeping bag, and you'll be nice and toasty. Anything else?
Not that I can think of, Jesse.
So this is how you camp in the winter and you stay nice and warm. Thank you, Joe's Army and Navy, for supplying these materials for winter camping. Thank you guys for watching, and on to the next segment.
Now we'll join Tanner when he teaches us how to cook chicken parm.
Hello, welcome to In the Kitchen with Tanner. I am your host, Tanner Langdon. If you're wondering if I'm a chef, I am, and how do you know? I have the hat. Today's recipe is one of the simplest I've ever heard of while cooking. We're doing foil-wrapped chicken parm. The only tools you're gonna need are some coals, tongs, and foil, and that is it. So let's get into it. We only have a couple ingredients today. We have a bag of frozen pre-cooked chicken breasts, a bag of Italian 6 cheese, but in a pinch, mozzarella or parmesan will suffice, and 2 jars of marinara. You gotta go with the sauce. And then to make it look extra fancy for you guys, we have parsley flakes. And that is it. So on a cold night like tonight, you can have nice warm chicken parm in just a few simple steps. First, you gotta roll out a little sheet of aluminum foil. Doesn't take that much. You're gonna take one of your chicken breasts that you're preparing, just put in the foil, really easy. Next is if you're making a pizza, you wanna put your sauce on next. You don't wanna go too heavy depending on how big your chicken is. So that should be enough sauce for right now. Next up, you wanna add your cheese. Now I personally like to add cheese pretty liberally, but it's up to the cooker, it's up to the chef, obviously. So you add as much cheese as you'd like, and then just because here on Scouting on Air we take it to the next level, we're gonna add a little bit of parsley. After that, all you gotta do is wrap it up. Now on this example, we might have been going a little bit heavy on the aluminum foil. It doesn't really take that much. Once you've prepared your foil pack, you want to set out your coals, put it on there, make it fully covered. For us, we're doing 20 minutes for the packs, and we'll see you when they're done. Well, our chicken parm is hot off the coals, and here we have enough for our whole crew. Let's check it out. In probably around a half hour, we were able to cook 12 hot, warm meals on this day. It's just 22 degrees outside. You really can't beat it. It might not be the fanciest thing in the world, but it works. For Cooking with Tanner, I've been Tanner Langdon. I will see you next time.
Our next guests have sacrificed their time and effort to help the youth around them. They have taken on leadership positions at their local NYLT courses. You guys please introduce yourselves. Ferdig?
Hi, my name is Michael Ferdig. I staff on the July course at DBRA Scout Ranch from July 14th to the 19th, 2024.
My name is Mac, and I'm the female SPL for the Camp Rotary course.
And I'm Casey. I am the male SPL for the Camp Rotary course.
And our course is the last 2 weekends in July.
Cool. Now, what exactly is NYLT?
So NYLT stands for National Youth Leadership Training. It's a program that either runs for a full week or for 2 separate weekends where a collection of youth plan and put on a leadership course to teach and develop a myriad of leadership skills that youth can take into their home troops, or I know it's helped me, and I'm sure you guys, in your life outside of Scouts too.
Now, for those who are debating about going, why exactly should they go?
I think that going as a younger member of your troop or even as an older member and bringing back the skills that you learn can really push your troop forward it's really easy to bring back those skills to teach the people around you. And also you meet a lot of really fun people, especially when you get to come back and staff and see the program from all the different sides.
Ferdig, how has NYLT impacted you outside of scouting?
So NYLT has definitely opened me up and become a more social person. Before NYLT, I was just that kind of shy guy in the corner, but NYLT has really helped me open up and make new friends and really step outside my comfort zone.
Now, I know many people have not fully understood exactly what NYLT is. What are some of the precursors you need for NYLT?
So in order to do NYLT as a member of the BSA, you have to go in as a 13-year-old and a first class rank. In order to do it through Sea Scouting or through venturing, you have to be the minimum age for venturing.
Now, I'm assuming all you have been through the course?
Oh yeah.
Yes. What are some of your best memories from it?
Oh boy. Actually, why don't you guys start? Because I gotta think about it.
Sure. I think one of the best memories for me would definitely be Outpost. There's a portion at the end of the week where they take them, where all the participants go on a hike with their patrol, and they really just get to experience the outdoors with each other. And it really kind of culminates the week of team building that NYLT really gets to talk about and really emphasize on.
I second the Outpost comment. I really enjoyed my Outpost. I feel like it gives the scouts the ability to be independent, but also in a safe environment where we make sure that things are going smoothly as a staff. We make sure that they're really doing things to their full potential and that they're being able to use those leadership skills that we've taught them throughout the course.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree on the Outpost hike. I remember at night when the fire was dying down, one of the other scouts hey, you just step into the step into the fire ring when the fire is not there, because that's normally fire safety stuff, and really warm. And then also we sang a bunch of dinosaur songs or something, which that was so cool. And just learned a bunch of songs, some about One Red Hen, that was also cool. But that's participant, staff, the whole week I would say is just a good memory as staff, just because throughout that whole week as a staff member, you are growing. I would say even more so, it's the next step, I would say, versus being a participant. So, it's all fun. Yeah.
Now, as being a staff member, is there anyone in particular that stuck out to you from coming in one way and coming out another way? Is there anyone that sticks out in your head that...
Do you want to just go down the line again?
Yeah. Sure. I think a staff member that definitely sticks out to me would be my troop guide, Nick. And he was just a really good role model. He really helped my patrol along the week, and he really helped us develop and become a hardworking team and over the week and help us work together.
This is my first year staffing, so I can't.
Oh, so true. Forgot. I would say Caleb Mulholland. I've just known him for a very long time, and I've seen him. I probably met him before definitely. I didn't meet him before he started staffing, but I've seen him grow as a leader, and I'm sure I've seen him develop his skills as a leader outside of scouting, and he's always been I guess an icon or just someone to look up to, and when it comes to leadership.
Now, for parents, scouters, scoutmasters, whoever it may be who are on the fence about going themselves or sending whoever it may be to NYLT, what do you have to say to them?
Honestly, as somebody who went to NYLT and as an SPL and remained an SPL for a while after attending, all I can say is my leadership skills definitely improved a lot, and I think that my troop really noticed that. And as an SPL or even as another rank or position in your troop, you can bring back lots of information to teach. I find that it's really helped me in helping lead ILST in my troop and working towards leading ILSC for my crew. I think that it's really given me the ability to hold a better program at the troop level, which is really important.
Now, what kind of gateways does NYLT open up for scouts who attend?
So NYLT actually opens up, I would say 3 gateways, and I'll let you guys cover one of each. So we have staffing, We have NYLT Leadership Academy, and then we have NAIL. So if you'd like to start us off, Casey?
I guess I'm talking about staffing then. Well, when it comes to staffing NYLT, I would say it helps you put what you've learned to practice, but in a more personal sense, and it's also just a safe place to actually put your skills to the test and learn, because you also have the meetings ahead of time where the SPLs or YCLs, they'll help you learn, or the instructors too, they'll help you learn how to give a presentation. Just like really quickly, if you're like a troop guide or if you're doing quartermaster stuff, you get to learn how to organize the program or do food as well for program stuff.
So NYLT Leadership Academy is an extra bonus that you add on to NYLT, especially if you want to go into the staff world of NYLT. It's held in I think 4 different places this coming year:
Yeah.
Sacramento, the Summit, Bechtel Reserve. It's being held in Philmont for the first time. Then it's being held in Washington D.C. And so that's really where you're going to push yourself to become a better staff member. You do a lot of learning the skills at NYLT and at NAIL, which we'll talk about a little bit. But at Leadership Academy, you really learn how to teach those skills and how to lead other leaders instead of leading yourself and the people in your troop. And so I find that it's a really fun program. You get a lot of opportunities. You're really pushed out of your comfort zone, and every location has their own little special bits. So
I kind of want to add on a little bit to, sorry, Michael, I want to add on a little bit to Leadership Academy, because as an older youth, I was like, I've done NYLT, I've done a lot, but I'm glad I went to Leadership Academy because it helped reinforce my confidence in myself, because as you get older and you do it so much, it can wane a little bit, but when you go there, they put you to the test, they really test what you can and can't do, and you get to learn so much about yourself. And at the end of it, you get to look back and say, oh, I can do things. And you get to take that back to your state, wherever you're from, your units, your OA chapter, or area, or lodge, or whatever, and you can step into it more confidently.
Yeah, so I guess the third program is NAIL, or National Advanced Youth Leadership Experience. And it's another program that builds off of NYLT and that team building. So it's held at 2 locations in 2024, at Philmont Scout Ranch and the Summit Bechtel Reserve in West Virginia. And like I said before, it kind of builds off of NYLT, and especially the aspect of camping, first aid. It kind of builds off those skills that you learn. And you're still in a patrol aspect like NYLT, and you overall just have a great experience with people from all across the country.
This has been Anthony Goatley with Scouting on Air. Thank you for watching.